Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a topic that's hiding in plain sight in every single one of our kitchens. Yet it holds a massive key to our health and well-being. We often talk about immune-boosting foods, crafting the perfect healthy diet, and exploring natural remedies. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for preventing illness is on what you eat, but how you prepare it? That's right. We're talking about the simple, everyday cutting board. It might sound a little dramatic, but stick with me. We put so much effort into selecting fresh, organic produce and high-quality proteins. We carefully plan our meals to nourish our bodies. But all that good work can be undone in an instant by something called cross-contamination. This is the invisible villain in our kitchens, and the cutting board is its main stage. So, what exactly is cross-contamination? In simple terms, it's the transfer of harmful bacteria from one food item to another. The most classic example is preparing raw chicken on a cutting board, and then, without washing it, chopping up a fresh salad. The bacteria from the chicken, like Salmonella or Campylobacter, can easily move onto your lettuce and tomatoes. Since you're not cooking the salad, those bacteria are free to multiply and can make you really sick. And it's not just about raw meat. Unwashed vegetables can carry E. coli, and even ready-to-eat foods can pick up germs if they come into contact with a contaminated surface. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that about 48 million people get sick from a foodborne illness each year. That's 1 in 6 Americans. While many cases are mild, some can be severe, leading to hospitalization. The good news is that a huge portion of these cases are preventable, and it starts with how we use our cutting boards. Let's talk about the best strategy to defeat this kitchen villain: a color-coded cutting board system. This is a technique used in professional kitchens factories worldwide, and it's incredibly easy to adopt at home. The idea is to assign a different colored cutting board to each type of food. A common system looks like this: red for raw meat, yellow for raw poultry, like chicken and turkey, blue for raw seafood, green for fruits and vegetables, white for dairy and bread, and brown for cooked foods. By using this system, you create a physical barrier that stops bacteria from ever crossing paths. You'll now never have to worry if you scrubbed your board contrados well enough after cutting chicken, because you'll now simply grab your green board for your veggies. It takes the guesswork out of kitchen safety and makes it a simple visual habit. You can find affordable sets of color-coded boards online or at most home goods stores. It's a small investment that pays huge dividends for your health. Now, what if you don't have the space or budget for a whole set of boards? No problem. The next best thing is to have at least 2 dedicated boards, one strictly for raw meats, poultry and seafood, and lingiga for everything else, like bread, fruits, and vegetables. You could use a plastic board for meats, since it can go in the dishwasher for a high-heat sanitizing cycle, and a nice wooden board for your produce. This brings us to the great debate: wood versus plastic. Which one is better? Honestly, they both have pros and cons. Plastic boards are non-porous, lightweight, and dishwasher safe, which is a huge plus for sanitization. However, once they get heavily scratched from knife marks, those little grooves can become a 5-star hotel for bacteria, making them difficult to clean properly. When your plastic board looks like a well-traveled road map, it's time to replace it. Wooden boards, on the other hand, are often self-healing to some extent. Some studies have even suggested that wood has natural antimicrobial properties that can trap and kill bacteria. They are also gentler on your knives. The downside is that they require more care. You can't just toss a wood board in the dishwasher, as it can warp and crack. They need to be washed by hand with hot, soapy water, rinsed and dried thoroughly right away. Periodically, you should also treat them with a food-grade mineral oil to keep them from drying out and cracking, which would create a breeding ground for germs. So, the choice between wood and plastic really comes down to your personal preference and the cleaning habits. The most important thing is not the material, but how you use it and how well you clean it. Let's talk about cleaning, because this is non-negotiable. No matter what kind of board you use, it needs to be cleaned after every single use. For everyday cleaning, hot water and dish soap are your best friends. Scrub the board thoroughly, making sure to get into any grooves. Then rinse it completely and dry it with a clean towel or let it air dry standing fatores up. Don't lay it flat to dry, as this can trap moisture underneath and promote bacterial growth. For a deeper clean, especially after working with raw meat, you need to sanitize. For plastic boards, the dishwasher on a hot cycle is fantastic. If you're hand washing, you can create a sanitizing solution. A simple and effective natural remedy is to use white vinegar. Its acetic acid is great at killing germs. Just spray the board with undiluted white vinegar after washing. Let it sit for a few minutes and then rinse. You can also use a solution of 1 tablespoon of unscented liquid chlorine bleach per gallon of water. Flood the board with the solution. Let it stand for several minutes, then rinse and air dry. Ultimately, building a strong immune system involves a holistic approach. It's about eating a healthy diet filled with nutrient-dense, immune-boosting foods. But it's also about creating a safe and healthy environment. By being mindful in the kitchen and treating your cutting board with the respect it deserves, you're taking a powerful, proactive step in protecting yourself and your family. It's one of the simplest natural remedies for preventing illness, and it's right at your fingertips. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found this information helpful and feel empowered to make your kitchen a safer space. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on natural health and wellness. Let me know in the comments what your cutting board routine is. See you next time. Hello and welcome back to our channel, your go-to source for all things natural health and wellness. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, excruciating leg cramp? If you've been there, you know just how disruptive and painful they can be. You're not alone in this struggle. Leg cramps, especially at night, are a common problem that can leave you feeling tired and sore the next day. While stretching can offer some temporary relief, what if I told you that the real solution might be hiding in your kitchen? That's right. The key to preventing those agonizing cramps could be as simple as adjusting your diet. Today, we read diving deep into the world of nutrition to uncover 5 miracle foods that can help you end leg cramps for good. Maybe even as soon as tonight. These aren't complicated or expensive items. They're simple, delicious foods that are easy to add to your daily meals. By incorporating these into your healthy diet, you will not only be tackling leg cramps, but also supporting your overall health with powerful nutrients and immune-boosting foods. So if you're ready to say goodbye to nighttime leg pain and hello to peaceful, uninterrupted sleep, stick around. We're about to reveal the natural remedies you've been looking for. First up on our list is a fruit that's famous for its potassium content, the banana. You've probably heard that bananas are great for preventing cramps, and there's a lot of truth to that. Leg cramps are often linked to an imbalance of electrolytes, and potassium is one of the most important electrolytes for muscle function. It works hand in hand with sodium to help your muscles contract and relax properly. When your potassium levels are low, your muscles can become more prone to cramping. A single medium-sized banana can provide around 10% of your daily potassium needs. They are also a great source of magnesium and calcium, two other crucial minerals for muscle health. But bananas offer more than just cramp prevention. They are packed with vitamin B6, which is essential for a healthy nervous system and plays a role in creating neurotransmitters. Plus, their natural sugars provide a quick energy boost, making them a perfect pre-workout snack to fuel your muscles and prevent exercise-induced cramps. The best part? They're incredibly versatile. You can slice one over your morning oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or just peel and eat it on the go. Making bananas a regular part of your healthy diet is a simple and delicious first step toward ending those nightly leg cramps. Our second miracle food might surprise you: sweet potatoes. These vibrant root vegetables are a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to fighting leg cramps. Like bananas, they are loaded with potassium. In fact, one medium sweet potato contains even more potassium than a banana. But that's not all. They are also an excellent source of magnesium and calcium, the dynamic duo of minerals that work together to support muscle contraction and relaxation. Magnesium, in particular, acts as a natural calcium blocker, helping your muscle cells relax after they contract. A deficiency in magnesium is a very common cause of muscle cramps. Beyond their cramp-fighting minerals, sweet potatoes are rich in antioxidants, especially beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This powerful antioxidant helps protect your cells from damage and supports a strong immune system. They are also a great source of fiber, which aids digestion and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. You can enjoy them baked, roasted, mashed, or even spiralized into noodles. Swapping regular potatoes for sweet potatoes is an easy way to boost your intake of these essential nutrients and make your meals more colorful and delicious. They are a fantastic example of how immune-boosting foods can also be effective natural remedies. Moving on to number 3, we have avocados. This creamy, delicious fruit has become a staple in many healthy diets, and for good reason. When it comes to preventing leg cramps, avocados are a true champion. They are bursting with both potassium and magnesium, delivering a 1-2 punch against muscle spasms. A single avocado can contain nearly twice the potassium of a banana. This incredible mineral content helps to ensure your electrolytes are balanced, allowing your muscles to function smoothly without those painful, involuntary contractions. Avocados are also packed with healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats are great for heart health and can help reduce inflammation throughout your body, which may contribute to muscle soreness and cramping. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from other foods you eat. Plus, avocados are a good source of B vitamins, which are vital for energy production and nerve function. Adding avocado to your diet is easy. Spread it on toast, add it to salads and sandwiches, or blend it into a creamy, nutrient-dense smoothie. By incorporating this superfood into your meals, you're not just fighting leg cramps, you're supporting your entire body's well-being. Our fourth cramp-busting food is something green and leafy: spinach. Popeye was onto something. Leafy greens like spinach are nutritional giants, and they are particularly rich in magnesium, one of the most important minerals for preventing muscle cramps. As we mentioned earlier, magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals. Many people don't get enough magnesium in their diet, which can lead directly to issues like muscle twitching and cramping. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides a significant portion of your daily magnesium needs. But the benefits don't stop there. Spinach is also a good source of potassium, calcium, and iron. Iron is crucial for carrying oxygen to your muscles, and a lack of it can lead to fatigue and an increased risk of cramps. Furthermore, spinach is loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, and antioxidants that support a robust immune system. It's one of the best immune-boosting foods you can eat. The great thing about spinach is how easy it is to add to your diet. You can toss a handful into your smoothie, use it as a base for a salad, or saute it with a little garlic as a quick and healthy side dish. Eating more spinach is a simple, effective, natural remedy for keeping leg cramps at bay. Finally, our fifth miracle food is a bit of a treat. Dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. Chocolate can actually help with leg cramps, but it has to be the right kind. We're talking about dark chocolate with a high cocoa content, preferably 70% or more. The magic ingredient here is, once again, magnesium. Dark chocolate is one of the richest food sources of this essential mineral. A 1-ounce serving can provide a substantial amount of your daily requirement, helping to relax your muscles and prevent those painful spasms. In addition to magnesium, dark chocolate is packed with powerful antioxidants called flavonoids. These compounds help improve blood flow and reduce inflammation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your muscles, which is key for preventing cramps, especially during or after exercise. Of course, moderation is key. A small square or two of high-quality dark chocolate a day is all you need to reap the benefits without overdoing it on sugar and calories. So, you can enjoy a delicious treat while also giving your body a powerful tool to fight leg cramps. It's a win-win. So there you have its 5 delicious and powerful foods that can help you put an end to leg cramps. By incorporating bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, and dark chocolate into your healthy diet, you're providing your body with the essential electrolytes and minerals it needs for proper muscle function. Remember, consistency is key. Making these foods a regular part of your meals is the best way to prevent cramps from coming back. It's amazing how simple dietary changes can have such a profound impact on our well-being. These natural remedies are not only effective, but also support your overall health and boost your immune system. Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you found this information helpful and are feeling inspired to try these cramp-fighting foods. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on natural health and wellness. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you tried any of these foods for leg cramps? Or do you have another natural remedy that works for you? Share your experience with our community. Till next time, stay healthy and sleep well.